Just some silence while I boogie down. It's time to start the game. Oh yeah. Hi! Welcome back to the courtroom. Welcome back to my corner of the Twitch or YouTube verse, wherever you're watching this from, for me to continue my run in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, here part of the Ace Attorney trilogy. It is a big old welcome to you, wherever you're coming up from here. I've got a resub from my friend Eback the Cat, who's now done it for 46 months in a row. Eback, you're too kind. Thank you very much for that. And thank you to Fran as well, who gave me a resub not too long ago as well. Much appreciated to everybody for doing that. I do love you and appreciate you so much for that. And if you want to be even more awesome with your love and support here, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to let me know if you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell too to get push notifications through if you want to catch up with this series and more videos coming your way from the Twitch land in the near future. So we get back into our courtroom shenanigans here. I say courtroom shenanigans, we're currently outside of the courtroom. We're in the middle of investigating some things here, and specifically what we're doing, we were just about to get ourselves some investigative equipment from our good buddy Mr. Gumshoe, Mr. Dick Gumshoe. We love our friend Detective Gumshoe. So we're in the middle of case 1-4 here, if you didn't realize, as part of the first Ace Attorney game. We have done the first phase of the trial. Talked a bunch to amateur budding photographer, Flip, what's her name again? Lotta Hart, that's her name. We met the one who says objections in German. We met Manfred von Karma on the prosecutor desk because it is Edgeworth who we're defending for some reason. We're trying to not let Edgeworth go down for this thing that clearly he's been implicated in. And the long and short of where we're up to right now is we're trying to get more information, but the only way we get more information is to prove or disprove the existence of a gaudy lake monster Nessie thing who needs about 350. If he needs about 350, then I don't have the money on me. I'm sorry. But yeah, we need to borrow a tool, that is borrow not a literal missile, it is the dog missile, the very good Poochie. We can borrow a fishing pole if I wanted to go some fishing and channel my inner Big the Cat, or we could bring probably the most useful thing, honestly, barring the dog actually. I think fishing pole, like, really? Dog could be useful, but I think metal detector could be the thing that we want to go through and actually take with us, at least for the first try. Shall we see? Can we borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything's possible. Anything. Makes a noise when metallic objects are near. It's a useful detection device, which is why I went for it first. I take it away from Detective Gumshoe. And the place we need to use this at is at the Gourd Lake itself. We need to keep on moving, go to the main beach area. Oh, hi, Larry. Don't ask me why the Steel Samurai theme is on when Larry is here. I don't know if that's the music that he deserves, really. Bless his soul. Is it time to... I don't know if I want to present it unto Larry, but just in case it does a thing, let's try. Oh, sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. Right, I go somewhere else to use this then. Clearly, possibly to somewhere where there are no people about. Oh, that's cool. It just does it by itself. I didn't need to activate it itself. And that was a very loud beep. I'm sorry if that was so loud for you.
Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something!
Oh, sure, it's loud enough about it. You're telling me that was loud in my ears. Well, whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out?
You're good at finding things and snooping things out.
Nick! Look!
Huh? It's an air tank. Oh, the valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Okay, Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Aww.
Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags. It is the air tank of many nations.
Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it.
Jeez, it's heavy. Pressing the button a lot of times to get to my inner thinking voice there. Air tank added to the court record of dubious value. Sure thing. The valve is open and a banner of flags is wrapped around it. Well, I've seen somewhere else that has some flags and bunting around, and they made mention of using an air tank for something. Hey, Larry! Hey, Larry! I'm thinking perhaps and perchance in taking a punt here.
You know something about this?
What? An air tank? Yeah, what about it? Larry, stop playing dumb with me. I just wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Is this air tank yours? Why would I ever think like that? Yeah, look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve, and look behind you, there's some flags. Is this raising a flag with you? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. It must be a coincidence. There are strings of flags everywhere these days. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? For a big, massive, completely inconspicuous, inflatable steel samurai statue. Perhaps the one that's right behind you, potentially. Go, use that. You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? Turn around and use your eyes. That big puffy steel samurai. Yeah. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Oh, looks like I hit the nail on the head. I know I'm right because he's trying to dart around the issue, is dear old Larry. Right, right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it, just once. And it didn't go so well. As I suspected. Inquire as to why you got a tank in the first place. Probably where did you get it? It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you can be a little more specific? Come on, man! Look, it's embarrassing, so I don't really want to talk about it.
Tell us! Tell us!
Oh, fine. You were cheerleading about it. Whatever, it's like what I said. The compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill up the samurai up with that. And then, blam. Man, you should get me to do Foley. The valve burst open and made this incredible noise! And that tank there took off like a rocket! And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it!
What? Up into Gourd Lake?
I sure scared the pants off of my gourd, that's for sure! Ooh... Informations, maybe. And I just want to, just check a thing? Can't be a coinky-dink, can it? Maybe, we'll find out. But what I can do now is potentially see if this is enough juicy details to, have ourselves, to do this information exchange with Lotta Hart so that we can actually get useful information to actually save our buddy in court, please. Hurry up with it.
Then what are you gonna do if Gordy doesn't exist?
I'll quit quit being an investigating photographer.
What? After all, I only have one photo of them online so far. Was it a good one? Hey, you bet! A UFO! A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time round, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. So you really are university students? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right.
That's not enough. That ain't enough at all. Or, wait a moment. Maybe present some stuff to you, yeah.
Yep, I'll have to say I know exactly squat about that.
Oh, it's painfully easy to know when something doesn't catch Lotta's interest. She don't have a lot of interest in this. Maybe this does need like a few revisits with different things. I'll try swapping out my tool for the thing, shall I? Back to the entrance, and from here, this is where I'm going to be able to go back to criminal affairs. Where we got some dialogue. December 26th, Police Department, criminal affairs. Huh, Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to?
Oh, that's right. Well, let's come back later. Oh. Would have thought he might be here for something. Maybe here to, take back the metal detector, maybe? Or is there somewhere else where I need to use the metal detector at? Or would Lotta be interested in the metal detector, actually, now that I think about it? I'm just trying to, like, bump off so many ideas in my head where I can get her to, crack and talk to us, maybe? Just in case. You're a mere cellar of hot dogs. I.e., you don't really have much of a brain on you, unfortunately, my dear boy. Would you know diddly and squat about this? Hey! Yeah! She'd be interested in maybe, like, pilfering this office, and then she can talk, and then Detective Gumshoe can make that her problem. There you go.
Hey, Lotta, look at this! It's a metal detector. I know what that is. I'm not sure that's gonna pick a Gordy, though. Unless it's been eating people's watches as spare change or something. Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Oh, what else do I need to get out of you for crying out loud? So something I'm missing here. Maybe now is the time to move back. Maybe he's already finished up here. Or can we move things along in here in the detention center? Looks like Edgeworth isn't questioning.
Let's come back later.
Guess so. Guess I'm at another freaking dead end. My own offices, for crying out loud? Nope. Grossberg? No. So what am I doing wrong here? Where do I need to not go? Or where do I need to go, and what do I need to do? Okay, move again. Because we've already examined that, that's the thing. Now, so we've already established you are not interested in metal detecting. You're not interested in pretty much anything here. Or maybe that. Yep, you're being a fat load of help right now. Good stuff, I say. Maybe now... Maybe now at the shop? Nope, nothing. Move again, back to there. Back Back to the woods. Try and present her own statement that she gave to us. Give that a go. I have to say I know exactly squat about that. They were your own words. They were your own. That's your own deposition. Come on now. Surely you must know something about this.
I'm glad I did that enlarged, man.
Well, no kidding. If we didn't have that, everyone would be in prison now, or worse.
There's never a lack of drama when you're in the case, is there, Nick? Why, you always on the verge of having finally a lot less?
Well, you don't have to say that to my face.
Careful, the stress assigned you to an early grave.
Thanks for the cheerful message of support. Oh, yay. You know exactly diddly squat about Exhibit A. You know about the Gordy article.
You know, I was wondering. Yeah? What if you get a picture of Gordy, and it turns out that it's enlargement day? Y'all crazy? A blurred picture like this don't make a hit story. I need a picture that screams, I am Gordy, hear me roar.
Rawr.
I couldn't turn something like this into the paper. Who the fool do you think I am?
The kind of fool that would turn a blurry picture in as evidence in a murder trial. Not to mention claiming she saw something she didn't see. Yeah, all of that stuff. Diddly and squat about that. Diddly and squat about the pistol, maybe. Really? Really? Anti. Nope. Okay. Not making much headway there yet. With a quick 5% everything to Larry. Article. Oh, that's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them!
Do you think Gordy really exists?
No, I think somebody saw something else they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling my samurai dogs until the truth's out. We already... yeah... I'm trying to make any kind of breakthrough here. I thought using the metal detector would certainly be it. Picking up what it was. Picking up what it got for us. I would have thought that would, like, have given me a little bit more headway in that one, but... I mean, what I haven't properly done is have a look around... Not over here yet. I don't think Lada takes very good care of her SUV. It's covered with dents. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Well, someone's crazy enough that they did. The sign says no camping. It's a funny place to pick your tents.
Wait, what if the sign said those dang tents on fire?
I don't think they have signs like that.
Oh.
But knowing some people, they probably should. Trees go quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Into the shadow realms, somewhere in those woods, I bet. Food and some magazines. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp out in this cold. Well, that's why they have a fire, you silly.
Hey, Dad!
What, don't tell me you're hungry again.
No. I'm always hungry. I was just wondering why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum?
They didn't talk about that in any of the law books.
So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum, then?
I am not having this conversation. Because it's getting me nowhere right now. Is Gumshoe now done at the thing? Can I, like, pick up maybe another bit of kit? Is he ready to come out yet? No, what am I doing wrong here? So I've got, yeah, what I've managed to pick up is the metal detector and the air tank. The metal detector only worked when I went to the woods, where I picked up the air tank, and Larry only said so much about the air tank. Or maybe... Oh, no, wait. Okay, if I can go back to Larry and try that line of questioning again about the air tank and maybe get some extra information? Okay. Hey, try again. See, I tried to use this tank to fill up the samurai. I was attached in the tank when it happened. Blammo. Well, but then the whole thing took off. The tank shot up like a rocket in the air, and it took my 4 deflated steel samurai with it. Man, what a sight that was.
Oh, I wish I could have seen it.
Me too. Jeez. I mean, like, it's painfully obvious to me what's happening here. You that took the photo of this has mistaken the hand of the steel samurai balloon as likely being the head of a Lear Pleurodon-like Nessie monster. That's what you've done here. It's just, how do I get... It's just, what order do I need to do things in to be able to get down there? I know what the solution is. It's just the path I need to take that the game says I gotta take to get me there. It's a bit silly, isn't it? Give us a moment. That's there, and really, I can't get more out of this out of you. This guy's selling your dogs. Man knows something about that. Man knows something about this. There's something about the... Back to you. Do I have to talk about this a second time? Not going anywhere with that. Now when I get somewhere out of, like, saying, hey, I found the source of your boom. Oh my days. Let's back to the woods again. I don't want to go back here. Move again. Rental shop. Because no one is here at rental shop. And I can't, and there's nobody to present people to be able to move things on here, so... What am I missing? What's the step I'm missing to be able to move this on and get to the solution that I'm looking for here? Like, what don't I have? Or what haven't I done? Or do I have everything right now? Because I don't know. Go back to that. Back to woods. Try to talk again. Come on, I've got everything! I've got everything for crying out loud! I'm silly. No, I don't have everything because that's opened up the flying air tank to talk about. I'm so sorry. I've wasted about like 10 minutes of everybody's life there. Chiefly my own. Well, you know how it be sometimes. Okay.
So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away? What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th? A week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in the boat looking for it. I mean, Kyonsei gave me that steel samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find the bloody thing. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know about what happened?
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's not all bad. We solved one mystery at least.
A mystery?
Maybe now we can finally go and tell her. There's the one thing I was frustrating myself of, just not doing every single option possible, so I'm sorry to waste everybody's time on that one. Oh boy. Well, now we can move, and now we finally have the leverage and the ammunition we need to finally get you to spill the beans!
Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop and Gordy for me yet?
Gordy isn't real. Oh, how are we gonna play this? We know he isn't real because it was a samurai statue. He was a samurai balloon. I hate to tell you this. Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy.
What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist? Proof that Gordy doesn't exist?
Let me say that again, but in the correct character's voice. The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is out there somewhere. If it isn't yet. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge will make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. It was a Larry, air tank. Sending a balloon like a rocket, and then eventually into the lake where it eventually sort of deflated, and then the hand that you saw was the deflating hand of the samurai statue. Sure. Take that!
Larry's air tank? What y'all doing with an air tank?
This is Gordy.
Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick?
So, there's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, but mostly an idiot, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew.
A bang?
The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait. So, you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai?
Just a steel samurai balloon, Maya. Don't give your hopes up, please. Last thing I want to see is a Maya upset over something that she is being wrong about, but yeah, don't want to see a Maya upset. That might be time for a full refill at some point. It'll be fine though.
Well, that's a fun way to ruin a gal's dreams.
I'm sorry, Lotta, but head in the clouds can't last forever.
No, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Oh, poor Lotta.
And then, so, tell us this information that you have.
Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops talk around her saying it's something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker at the boat rental place up the path there. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. It's just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. No, hold on.
Oh, something else?
Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Huh? Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. It's just the light. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, might not be helpful at all, but... Here, take it.
Second photo shows the empty lake, taken automatically on 12/24 at 11:50 p.m. So a few ticks before Christmas Day ticks over.
Bye now, y'all take care. It's time for me to back up and leave. Huh. Poor Lotta.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess.
Legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the Butz. When something is... Oh, or in Japanese, I think it says... yeah, when something smells, of course it's Larry. It's like... Because, I think his name in Japanese is something Yahari, right? So it's like, the quote goes something like, Nantaga, 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 and then the last bit is, Yappari Yahari, which means, of course, it's Yahari, or of course it's Larry Butz.
Someone should whip that Butz into shape.
Oh, well, be my guest. If only I can present a Maya to whip you into some shape, Larry. I mean, what I can do myself is actually have a look at the photo. Surely. Surely. No, I'm not allowed to look at it. I guess the time is not right yet. Of all the times for it not to be the time to look at a photo in an evidence block, this is a weird thing to hold back from me, but okay. All right, December 26th in the boat rental shop because apparently people are here.
Hey, Nick! This is the boat shop that Lana was talking about.
Yeah, you're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
Well, be my guest. Knock. Knock, because I've already said... It's a small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. I mean, what haven't I seen yet? I don't know. Maybe come back here when I grab something. Oh, move into the shack because it's now open. Ah, there we go. December 26th. Caretaker shack. That's a pretty burp. Meg, is that you? Ah! Where's the key for you? Where you two been? I've been very sick.
Nick? You handle this.
I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg!
Yes?
Finally made up your mind, have you?
My mind?
You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone.
Pasta?
Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Ollie, the kids are home. Hello, hello. I have a feeling the parrot is going to have a toad voice. A toad voice. I am so sorry, but I have a feeling that is going to happen. Spare me a moment. I like how y'all just going like, oh, like Fran knows something I don't. Potentially.
What was that?
It's a parrot. The one on that perch. Yes? Yes? I need the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello, Hello.
Yep.
He fell asleep.
I guess he's relieved. I guess he's relieved of his duty. Will you wake up?
Oh, listen here, Keith. Well, that's right to the pasta we were talking about. A rainbow lioli. I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue.
Indigo blue?
Yeah, that didn't seem to work out the way I thought it might. And then he goes back to go,
Cheer. Cheer.
that.
Ah! Listen here. Remember that tricolor pasta? It's indigo blue, yes. Blue like my dabba-dee dabba-die. Blue like my dabba-dabba-dabba-die. I'm blue dabba-dee dabba-die.
Yeah, let's just look at the room instead. I think we'll get more out of it by doing that. It looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, it doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that.
Well, you're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here.
Gonna keep it clean somehow. I'm gonna purposely leave the board as the last thing that we look at.
Look, Nick. He has an electric blanket on his table. Oh, it looks warm. That's a good idea. We should do that in the office. We can sit down with our clients, snuggle warm, and drink hot cocoa.
And what? Talk about murders?
You're a party pooper, Nick.
Good old kotatsu. Or electric blanket because we are in Japanifornia. Ooh, fishing rod. Wow, that fishing pole looks expensive. Fabulous insight, thank you.
Whoa, he has a television in here too.
Again, fantastic insight.
Look, it's a little safe. It's locked.
I love how that was your first train of thought, Maya. I want to open it. And also,
Fish?
wait, nope, no. Whenever I say fish, it has to be like that line in Crash to Insanity. Fish? There you go. Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there?
Huh? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish.
Well, Gourd Lake is a salty place to be, is it not? Alright, now boy.
Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? But it ignores me.
Oh, you forgot, Meg. You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Ollie, how you been?
Hello.
Is he?
Oh, neat. So the parrot's name is Polly.
That's gonna come back at some point later. Definitely. Polly, we love a Polly. The erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker answers to the name Polly. Now we have a parrot in the court record. Because of course I do.
That's too bad all she can say is hello.
Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
The secret words?
What secret words?
Polly! Polly! What's your name?
Ollie! Ah!
Aw, cute!
Oh good, Maya's making friends. Making friends, yay.
Bim, bim.
I present unto you, sir, your very own parrot.
Indigo blue pasta.
That's all I can think about. But it's not in the middle today, that doesn't do anything. I'm gonna see if any of these, like, activate some neurons in this guy. Do you know Robert Hammond? Doubtful, honestly. Very, very doubtful. Lake photo. Yeah, he's just a very sleepy guy. Oh, do you know who Misty Faye is? Nope. All you've got in your mind is Rainbowlioli Stromboli. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli. That's all he's got. Yep, alright, we'll just go to the talking then. A pasta shop?
Yep. I think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so it makes you to the 3rd generation. Meg?
Yes?
Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You too, Keith.
Yes?
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
A pasta wrangler? The West? Is it pasta from Italy?
Meg!
Yes!
You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you?
Right, of course. Everybody knows that. I didn't.
Nick!
Huh?
How long do we have to keep up this all in the family charade?
This man must know something. This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. So in the meantime, just play along, Maya. It'll be fine. What about your rental shop?
Indigo.
This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? It's just a palace of pasta, the wet noodle. Oh, now that you mention it, we haven't got many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darn if I understand them.
So I'm pretty confused myself. Yeah.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
But this whole man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Maybe talk to your birdie and give it a cracker or something. Or is it gonna be like Iago, who's like, if I get fed one more cracker, wham, kersplat!
My memory's kinda worse of late. That's why I just said everything important to our party here.
Everything important? I wonder. Ollie! What's the number to the safe?
1, 2, 2, 8!
All right!
Hey, party! Watch it, will ya?
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write the number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Well, sorry, has to be done. Or it doesn't have to be done right now. Okay. I don't know if there's anything else I've got here that is relevant to the number... to that number, 1228. That could be information that I can load off to somebody else, potentially, but who would that other person be? Who would need those numbers? That is food for thought. for me to mull over while we have a little bit of a break, because I'm getting closer to the ad time here. We're going to have a break around about now. We always do so every hour to get rid of, to do the ad breaks and get rid of pesky pre-rolls as well. So I will leave I'll leave this bit on for you in the ad break. If you're in YouTube land watching the highlight back, there is no break because we always cut them out. But feel free to quickly pause, come back to us soon, and make sure that you're doing things to take care of yourselves, because we're about to do a long video here. If you're going to sit down and see all of it and hopefully enjoy all of it too, just make sure you take care of yourselves out there, okay? We'll be back in a few minutes. We'll carry on where we are from here, and I'll see you for that very, very soon. Not going anywhere.
Polly says, welcome back.
I'm sure that's the parrot. I'm sure that the parrot can say that at some point. So we're gonna do some more of the game here. Welcome back, everyone, in the video wherever you're watching this from. If you're in YouTube land enjoying this, hopefully, do let me know, of course. If you are enjoying it as well, leave a like and comment down below. Please feel free as well to subscribe and hit the bell as well if you want to be extra awesome with your love and support. Would mean the world and be much appreciated by me. So yeah, thank you if you decide to do so. I hope you're having a fun time with this. So, what's up? This music really has just got me singing it to saying everything to its rhythm. Is it time to just like hop on out? Or not hop on out? Or head back in? Present the bird unto you, or oh, you don't know that either? Okay. Is there maybe more to talk to out of the bird, even though it says not?
Polly, what's your name? Polly.
Yep, Maya's got a great way to learn new friends, yep. We're trying to open them. What is it? Yeah, there's not a lot to this. The thing I can do is move on back. Move on back like all the way, or man, it feels like there's something else in this shack that I am forgetting. Feels like there is, but I think I've been through everything, right? Sure I have. Just can't really use the... Yeah, I can't use the bird against himself here. That. Continue talking about the bird. Just see us again. You tell everything important. You tried to get the number out of the safe, but didn't work. I am going around and trying my best to see if there's another lock on there. I don't suppose that there is. Hello, but the one time? The one time that this is actually useful to do? Okay, fine. Yes, it is. Well, I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge! Yay! He just thinks to himself, I get it. Huh? Yep, I got you figured out now. Yeah, that case!
Nick? Now's the chance to clear things up!
Sir, no, I am not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either!
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us!
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. But on one condition.
And what's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle.
I don't know if I can do that. Unfortunately, I can't make that promise.
Is any way to treat your own man? You want my help? You've come to the wrong man.
Uh-oh, now he's grumpy.
Not to mention he still thinks we're his kids. Do you remember we should just lie and say we'll run the shop? Okay, we promise.
But Nick! Are you sure about this?
Anything to get this case solved by this point. Been here for... feels like I've been here freaking forever. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles?
I guess so.
Can you even cook though, Phoenix? Is that something that is canon? I feel like that's something that needs to be up in the air and discussed.
Yes, my boy. Good for you, Keith.
Oh, wait, did I just say...
You're too, Meg.
Yeah?
You bring a tear to romance, you know. No, what was that one for you? Was you waiting to speak up, Polly?
Hello!
Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Let's say, how do we get him to talk to us? Try now. Oh, wait, didn't need to do that again. That. Oh, I mean, now you'll have a look at things here. Would you like to see that?
I've seen this.
You know something about this, sir?
Keith?
Yes.
It's okay. You can call me Dad.
Dad, you know something about this?
Yep. You have a nice house on the lake?
Yes? Yes?
I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Tell us! Tell us what you saw!
Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all.
Yes. Talk more, squawk some more, but not like your parrot, please.
Oh, I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably nighttime, yep.
It was after midnight, naturally it would be dark, but okay.
Then I heard this bang! So I looked outside. And I heard another one, bang! A little while later, this smoke comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, yep.
And what did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time. I promise.
But we need to know earlier than that.
You know what, eh? Little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Oh, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe.
And he comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really?
Somehow, I don't think we're gonna get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh, wait, I have one more question.
Huh?
Polly! Have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6! Ah!
Huh? What did you just say, Nick?
Oh, one more time, Polly.
Don't forget DL6! Ah!
What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister! I mean, Dad!
Indigo blue pasture.
This is getting weird. Who is this old guy?
And then sometime later, just running out.
Why would that bird Polly know about DL6?
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh!
What?
Oh, we locked the door from the other side.
Gosh darn it. Who could that old man be? I'm thinking I need to do a little more research in this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, that's a good idea. We haven't talked to the good boy yet in quite a while. He must be done by now. With his meetings and such. With his Japanifornian meetings that are always happening all of the time. Never a stop to them. Oh, hey, pal. Long time no see. Yeah, you don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? Yeah, this time you squawk about who the caretaker is first. You know the boat rental shop down at Gord Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Oh, how'd you, that was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd boy. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided Forrest said he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious.
Alright. Now, squawk like the parrot squawks. Detective Gumshoe, please, help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with his current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. We got a bird that's squawking about it. Yeah. Hey, what's that? A parrot? The old man at the boat's rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. But what? Because it squawked unto us.
Just like in this flashback. Polly! Have you forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6!
I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
But Nick, you think he might be?
I getcha. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find out what you need.
All right! Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
That's where the spinning eye resume would come in. It's like, I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. And we all will, and we'll all try to face that past. Only you know if you'll be together tonight. This is spectacular timing. Like, today we're doing this on November the 11th in this video, but 2 days ago, on the 9th, I was recently at a concert which was full of cool Sonic music. It was a Sonic music experience. Got to see Tomoyo Otani do an awesome DJ set, and then we saw Jin Sonoe and a backing band play various songs from the Sonic series, particularly for like some of the older ones like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 particularly. And I just remember that the pre-show playlist that was going on just randomly played Dreams of an Absolution at one point from Sonic 06. And we all like that song. We like it around here. Right, we can move to the records room. Police Department Records Room, December 26th.
Wow! It's amazing! Late Dusty!
10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find that DL6 stuff, quick!
15 years ago. Both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6?
Nick, I found out what the file is!
Oh, thanks!
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file.
Summary. Well, first I gotta get a handle on the main facts. Like a summary?
Right. Summary. Found it! Here you go.
December 28th, 2001.
That's exactly 15 years ago for the day after tomorrow.
So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse.
What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're held in the trial now?
Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the courtroom building collapsed and all the lights went out.
Wow. That was some earthquake.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours!
That would be scary like that, in the dark.
There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious.
The survivors?
One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it?
He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. That's a tasty summary. Yep, so that's why Edgeworth has the extreme reaction whenever an earthquake happens, because he just like associates it. He unfortunately has that association with the massive trauma of back then. Particularly for a big old strong one like what must have happened on that day for him. Alright. Do you have any data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it.
Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he was still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got into the elevator with his son Miles.
Miles?
Oh, Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was in the elevator with his father.
And he was. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Wait, where have I heard that before? Oh! It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Curiouser and curious. The coincidences of the cases are lining up. Okay. Got any data on the suspect in there?
That would be the guy my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it!
The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was... Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently.
So he must have been the third person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it.
But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Hammond? The victim in our case!
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so that he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. Something has connected in my head. I'm not gonna say it out loud because I could be wrong, but something might have just connected in my head about some others that we've seen today, and the name, and the stuff we're talking about here. Things might be connecting in my head. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
He may be closer than we think. He's in your walls, he's in your walls! Oh no, Yana Yogi is in your walls. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know the sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick! Are we gonna take the whole file? There's too much! We'll never get it out!
You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Just the important stuff. File of the DL6 incident is now in the court record. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is a trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. In such a way that will be absolutely detrimental to my, Phoenix's case, because, again, he has main character syndrome. And I feel like that other people being slightly less than helpful for him is a symptom of male character syndrome. Or main character syndrome, not just male character. Could be any character, really. Yeah, I haven't saved my progress, actually. We should probably get that done. There we go. And it's said to be continued. Say it with me. Right now! December 27th, 10 AM, District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here, anyway? I mean, I know the judge is the judge of this trial, but he seems to be just in name right now. He is the judge. He's not really doing too much in his own here, is he? Mr. Von Kammer, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statements, so... Einsprach! Not so fast, Judge! I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Oh my god, 3 Minuten? Not 3 Minuten. Surely, give us like 8 Minuten. Then I'll have all the time I need, maybe. Order! Mr. Von Kammer, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Einsprach! Bah, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 Minuten. We have no time to waste. I will call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. It's the sleepy guy. Witness, state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake.
And I also read Butz.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please, testify. Oh, wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. May we object to the fact that you haven't given us a name? I mean, any name would do at this point, but maybe y'all don't know. Objection! Wait a minute! The witness hasn't stated his name yet! Einspruch! Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes! Ha, 999, not 9 Minuten, 3 Minuten. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate! Yeah, right.
The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure.
What do you mean?
My memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
He can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident took place in question 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear this testimony then, shall we, witness?
Will we get anything out of this person? That's what I want to know. It is the night of the murder time.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. I was in the restaurant where I read Butz as usual. Then I heard a bang! Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang! Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Einspruch 9999. There is nothing in question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now, aber ganz schnell.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
I mean, we gotta. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well, you may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? Why are your knickers in a twist?
3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
Y'all don't get your way. I can make another joke about 3 minutes, but that could stray into not particularly PG-13 territory. Let's not. It was the night of the 24th after midnight. Oh yes, right. Hold it! Just after midnight, you say?
Yep, just around then.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure, yep.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. Einspruch! I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right?
Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did, yep.
You see? Continue. In your rental boat restaurant, or your boat rental restaurant, yes of course. Hold it! Is there anyone who can verify that?
Well, I guess Polly could.
That's not good enough for a court of law!
Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough?
Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot.
A parrot? Oh, don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy!
Keithy, Einspruch! The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. This is going to derail something fierce. I can tell. Alright, you heard a bang? Yep. Hold it! Yep. And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. You saw a boat just floating out on the lake. No mention of it being occupied. Just saw a boat, just a nondescript boat, not with people on it. Okay. Hold it. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly, but I figured there were 2 men out there. Yep. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep. At the time, that is. At the time? Very interesting. You heard another bang. Yes, you did. Hold it! So you heard 2 gunshots total? Yep. Well, that's what Lauder said in her testimony yesterday. And it's all the same then. Boat comes back to shore. 1 man walks by your window. Alright then. Hold it! By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. Phoenix Wright gets +2 experience. That man was a defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Hold it! Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! That's certain Keith. He said I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by too. You really had to do that, huh? You really had to call the witness Dad. All Bobby Hill, like, just like, Dad! You gotta tell me your testimony, Dad! Witness! Are you sure that was the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him! That Edgeworth boy! This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma! He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall!
Nick! I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
Oh, I better act quick or this trial is gonna be over! Never wait and see what happens. Never wait to do that. I'm so confident that I never have to wait that I'm going to save. I'm so confident about this. Objection! Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Einsprach, Mr. Wright. Are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly! 999, mein good man. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. Ta, you are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. Is sehr wichtig. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Because it all could hinge on this actually here. So, yep, we're so confident that we're going to save. Do another one. Objection! Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie, Einsprach, Mr. Wright. In a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Nick, do we have evidence?
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please. I need your help. Nick needs you.
3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough! The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there a need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Shoot. The accused was thrown into the court immediately. Yeah, no. This is why we confidence save. This is why we do it. Maybe Judge has an opinion on this. Let's see the judge has an opinion, and we need to hear the opinion first. Okay, I see. I can't see any room to raise an objection. I better hold back and see how things develop.
Nick, we have to do something. If we stay quiet now, Mr. Edgeworth will be found guilty for sure.
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes is not bad. This must be a new record. The witness may leave the stand. I'm getting deja vu. There's no room for doubt. Fine. Okay, found guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wait!
Who was that just now?
Me! Larry!
We have to let that play out. Just so Larry can do his save the day pose. Oh, what are you doing here? Listen! You gotta listen to me! I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday, but today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot! I heard it too! Oh, dear me. Order! Einsprach! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So, you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot. Yeah, that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony, and then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyway, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. It's going down to this, is it? Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Charles, you've already given your decision. This trial is over.
Nick! This is it! Laura's giving us one final chance at this!
Oh, she's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He can make things even worse.
Mr. Edgeworth is just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay, deep end it is. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. On the contrary, this is my court and my rules, and I would like to make them up on the fly. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. Was ist das? What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Hold that L, Manfred. Mr. von Kammer, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Aber ganz schnell. Was? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. Never thought we'd see the day that it would be Mr. Butz who is going to say the day for us. Well, there we go. December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Holy... Whew. That was too close. I'm sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night.
Yeah. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake.
Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tech that night?
Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You just don't listen. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. Why were you silly and why'd you pick it up? What'd you do that for? When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really.
I see.
Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No time in a trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! And oh god, everything's on Larry now. Oh god. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court, Corporation number 3. Yeah. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right! Leave it to me! Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance! Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. It's gonna be snookering you tonight. Big break! That night I was out on the boat in the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard his bang! I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I am a little bit scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go before it, Nick.
Of all the things you want me to do to go forward, I don't like this one little incy-wincy bit. I hope you realize this. Okay. Just gonna put some things in there, and then go back to this, and then we're gonna continue. Well, I know he's scared about it, but you know what I do when I do these games? I press literally everything because I like flavor text. Hold it! There's something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't even know where to begin! Oh. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 o'clock when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on the boat in such a late hour? You were looking for something and found it. That would be your samurai thingy. Oh, excuse me. And a yawn too, because my brain needs oxygen. Hiccups, yawns, literally everything going on. Sorry about that. Hold it! Looking for something? Yeah! Mr. Butz, what was it you were looking for? Einschlag! What the Vitzes was searching for is irrelevant! Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Okay. You found your thing, which was Steel Samurai statue, and then you go back in, put the rental boat back. Okay? Hold it! Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face! I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. We are in the year of our Lord 2016 or 2017, one of those, I forget, 2016. We are in the year of our Lord in-game universe 2016. I'm sure we've got smart watches and mobiles by this point. Come on, Larry, get with the times. Alright, then you heard the bang. Hold it! That would be the first bang, and he says he went home before the second bang occurred. So then, okay. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. But you didn't see a boat there. So what did you see? Hold it! Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order! Well, Mr. Butz. Whoa, 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 whoa! Take your chill pill. Everyone just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of my case! His inside voice was probably shouting so loud that people in the courtroom actually did hear it, you know. I like to imagine that's what happened there, yeah. Right, let's get back on it. You heard the gunshot and then you went home. You heard just a single one, did you? Alright. Hold it! So, you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah.
Well, Nick?
Well, it was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should start working on the contradictions.
Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister.
She wishes she could. It'll happen. It'll happen, don't worry. After you heard your gunshot, you went home. That single gunshot, you went home. You heard the single one go off. Just after midnight on 12/25, but then Lotta Heart's deposition says there were 2. So how did Larry only hear one of those? If they happened in such quick succession, then surely you'd been around to hear both of them, Larry. That's what I like to think. So I think let's try this. I think I literally just saved, didn't I? Yeah, that's a literal just save, isn't it? Okay, right. So you have contradicted, I think, one of my other witnesses here. Objection! Well, wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You sure? That's what I said! But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please! You know something's been bothering me. I'm a witness here. I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Fine, let me wait until after court proceedings are done, and then I can punch you! That's what he's thinking, I like to imagine. Mr. Butz. What? You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? A radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Order, order, and stop that booing. I know you all hate Mr. Butz. When something smells, it is always the Butz, but please, some decorum would be lovely. Maybe Mr. Butz, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. Huge doofus. I do not accept his witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue with the testimony? So, if he can't corroborate hearing 2 gunshots, maybe there might be something else that he probably saw. That's gonna be my good guess to this. As much as I hate to say it, we gotta keep going. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butz. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. How can somebody be so consistently a doofus? How do you manage this, my dude? It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. And that's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like... But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I thought this was Japanifornia. I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. This is so obvious. Judge! Can you believe a word this Witter says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. The boom-tish, boom-tish. True enough, it is difficult to believe his testimony. Objection! Wait, Your Honor! The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who sets things on the radio. God, Judge, you're old. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs. So, he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. And boy, howdy, I don't think anybody else in this courtroom can. But cross-examination is going to have to happen when we come back from another quick intermission, because I've seen where the time is, and it is pretty much bang on where I'd normally stop and do a bit of a break here. So we'll go and do that. Twitch land people, you know what to do. Go take a break if you have to. If you're in YouTube land, go and feel free to quickly pause. Come back to us later. There will be no break because we always cut them out. We'll continue straight on if you're free to do that. But if you want to quickly pause, do some things to take care of yourselves and then come back to us later, that's absolutely fine to do. Just make sure you're having a good time and taking care of yourselves watching this long video. And I'll see you back here when you're ready. I'm not ready for more of Larry, I'll tell you what. But we're going to have to do it. So yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes. Right, I did say that this trial was going to get derailed in some way. I did not expect it to be Larry derailing it, in all honesty. That wasn't the idea I had, but it certainly is derailing. And you're all joining me on this train wreck of a case right now, but I hope you're having fun with it. I hope you're having fun with it if you're still here in our live broadcast, or if you're watching this back in our YouTube highlight. If you are in YouTube land and you are enjoying the video, please, of course, let me know. Please leave a like and comment if you'd like to, and please feel free to subscribe and hit the bell as well if you want to see more of these episodes come up later, if you want to keep up with the series, or just see anything else that I get uploaded here. There'll be something there. I'm sure if you're looking for something else, I might be able to give you some for that. So, yeah, feel free, and thank you in advance if you decide to subscribe. It does mean the world. Okay, then. We were just about to cross-examine Butz's testimony that we made him further do, which sounds equally as idiotic as the last one, but nonetheless, we've got to get everything done, so let's go. Hold it! So you turned on the radio? Right! I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know. You don't know what it's like alone, out there alone on Christmas Eve, alone. I shouldn't have said anything. Now he's babbling like a baby, of course. Alright, all request show. Go ahead. Hold it! Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? Einsprach! This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butz, how loud was your radio set to that night? Real booming loud. I'm surprised you don't have that as an actual audio setting. Or like an actual, like, number. Is it like going to be one of those situations where you, put the audio number level to something that is, like, so uncomfortable for everybody else to see? Like, it's not an even number, it's not a multiple of anything. It's like when you set the TV volume to 17 or something, because that's like... It's so close to being either 16 or 18, which would be absolutely fine and wouldn't freak people out, but then you go 17, which is a prime number, doesn't multiply by anything other than itself and 1. and you just get put on edge by people who do that, you know what I mean? I like to think so. Alright, we continue. Hold it! Real booming loud. Yeah, you know. I don't know. I mean, I do sometimes have audio quite loud for headphones such. Helps me get through a thunderstorm because I still don't like listening to the sound of rumbling of thunder outside, so I will find a way to cover ears or put earbuds in and set something to a very loud volume so I can hopefully just like listen to the music rather than the thunderstorm passing by. Just so I feel more comfortable, you know? And you had headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But you're sure that you heard it because, as I said, they don't constantly play music 24/7, 365, every single waking minute of the day, unless there's a specific radio station that does do that, but I have yet to hear about something that does like that, so I have to think it's a similar sort of thing, isn't it? Yeah. Hold it! Sorry, what is my voice mod doing right now? Don't show me it again, I'll be fine. Just shut up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I've had, like, the notifications and the pop-ups about my audio stuff just going through the roof right now. I'm not touching anything, I swear! It's just still all be working. I'm sure. I'm sure of it. It'll be fine, don't worry about it. Can you prove that? I'm not focused into the game window. No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? What exactly the DJ said when you heard it as well. What were they saying then, pray tell? Hold it. And what did she say? I sprach. Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. So I think we should. Please, we should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Warum? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, hmm? Fine, very well. Mr. Butz, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Alright, addendum. Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Hold it! Are you sure? Of course I am! She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. It's lonely being alone. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshots. Shot from approximately 1 meter away. Her two sounds like gunshots just after midnight on 12/25. I think I've heard stories about the line that's about to be coming up here, to be honest with you. Assuming that I picked the right piece of evidence for it, we're gonna go back to Lotta's deposition again, because the gunshots she said were after midnight when the date had turned 12/25. But Butz says it's almost Christmas. That implies still the 24th. So, yeah, this was important to get. I think this is it. Objection! I think the famous line is about to be said, chat. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? Well, what's with the face? You look scary, dude. If you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. Ignore the thousands of sweat bullets drawing from my face. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed. And? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. That be the line. That be the line. Wrap it up. Game is over. Game over, yeah! Let's put that on. Why the heck not, right? That was probably super heckin' quiet, but you might have still heard it. I don't know. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. Ooh, that would seem to be the case, yes? But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. We're getting festively contradictory. How about it? Order, order. Well, what does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken, and he is a goofus. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? That would be a Lara reaction if ever there was one. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butz's claim that he heard the gunshot before midnight? See, he could be right. Because we don't have a definitive date of TOD. We don't have a definitive time. We only have a region of time that makes it cross between two dates. Surely that might be it, right? I'm gonna think he could be right because we don't have a definitive TOD tied down to a specific point in time. We only have a window, and that window goes across two separate dates, as I say. So I think it's this. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this filed claim? Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. It's in our autopsy report, dude. There isn't a specific time tied down. We've only got a breadth of time that spans two dates. Surely it's this. Take that! I have a favor saving. I'd like to share it with the court. Youth and stupidity go hand in hand. Get rid of both and allow you to show me this rubbish you call evidence. Oh, in other words, I picked the wrong evidence to show him. Okay. I can tell from your face you haven't learnt your lesson. Very well. Try again. Show us your evidence. Oh, 3 times! I didn't read this clearly. It was fired 3 times. Okay, there you go. Take that! Sometimes I be silly. Don't worry about it. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both the witness who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order, order. I guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimonies. Einspruch! Bah! You'll waste your time again with your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have proof the witness didn't just think he heard something?
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Do you have evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? Do you have evidence that proves Mr. Butz wasn't just hearing things? And you've got me in a sitch here where I'm not allowed to pause and go back to us. Okay. So her 2 shots just after midnight on 12/25. It's between our autopsy report that isn't precise or our evidence is in Lotta's deposition that she heard 2 after midnight. We definitely have photo evidence of 1 gunshot happening. That was 1 after midnight. Right. Yeah, it's either this one. It's either the autopsy report or it's Lotta's testimony. Let's go this way first. If I'm wrong, then I might have to take the penalty points on this one, but then we can just pick the other one that I think it's going to be. It'll be fine. Let's go for it. Mr. Wright. Is that a schmuck I see? Your Honor, sorry, I wasn't really sure about that evidence. Don't show which evidence you want. Confident in Mr. Wright. So that was wrong. Yeah, so it was our autopsy report that isn't tied down. Unless let me think about this again. Second lake photo that just shows an empty lake. Taken automatically 12/24 at 11:50. It could be that instead, to be honest with you. But how though? I'm gonna actually have a look at the photo and see if it's certain. If it just shows an empty lake, you say, okay. I mean, I could try again with the other piece of evidence that I think it was. Take that! Damn it. In fact, yeah. Load it again. How far back am I going to load when I do this? Okay, that's about like 5 minutes ago. I should be able to catch back up. So let me just go through all this again. Blah, 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 blah. You have a base of this coin. There was evidence of it happening before midnight because that was the gun itself. It was fired 3 times. Yes, 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 yes. Back. You object to us, you waste your time, the pistol was fired 3 times. You have proof it was fired before midnight. That he didn't just think it happened. I'm gonna make my next confidence save there, if I'm alright with that, thank you. Proves there was a shot before midnight, evidence that proves Mr. Butz wasn't just hearing things. An empty lake taken at 11. Oh, this is it itself, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I get it now. There you go. Take that! Look at this photograph! Every time I do it makes me laugh. Because it's empty, there's nothing in it. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh, yes? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Woohoo! Ish. Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m.
This is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims.
We got it eventually.
Order! Order! That would make sense on the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Warum? Oh, okay. Uh-oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Ah! Again, like I think he said that out loud, and he said that so loud with his inside voice that the entire courtroom just heard it anyway. So that's the thing. Okay.
Well, but what's wrong, Nick?
I have it! I have it!
Huh?
Remember the case with the Steel Samurai?
Huh? Oh yeah, of course I remember.
The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
What do you mean?
Maya,
Yeah?
if we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm gonna run with it.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
Safe? Well, we've already got a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch. Let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Believe it or not, it was the Butz that did it. Oh, what do you mean, Mr. Wright? So, you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. 999. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. Ooh, I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. Yes, you're right. We do, Mr. Wright. The timestamp of the photo says 00:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat are. The murderer and Hammond, Edgeworth and the murderer, Edgeworth and Hammond. It was Edgeworth and the murderer, surely was it not? Yes, indeed. That's what I'm thinking. If we're narrowing down the 3 people, Hammond the victim, Edgeworth the current accused, and the actual murderer. If Hammond has already gone bye-byes, then yeah, Edgeworth and the murderer must be it. Process of elimination. Of course it was Edgeworth and the murderer! After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. Hello, cat. Phoenix has a hunch, and I have a cat in the chat.
Hello?
Oh, I also have another Lauren here as well. Hello, Edgy Poo! We're trying to get Edgy Poo off the hook. We're gonna work on it. We're gonna get our future husbando out of this. Don't worry about it. How is everybody doing? I hope you're all having a fun time, and thank you for coming in. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't expect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right. It's unknown at this point. Not Lotta, not Miles. I can't answer at this point, can I? Nearing the end, it feels like it is. It feels like it's getting there. There might be a little bit extra. And then I think there's like a, some kind of a extra case that wasn't in the original game, but was like retconned and added after. So there's still that to do. But it's at least the ending of like the main base game that was originally made in 2001, I suppose. Yeah. I suppose that. Yeah, yeah, unfortunately I don't think we know the murderer's name, but we are so confident about this, we will save. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Pah! Again, you waste my time! I don't know because he never told us. Ha! The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man! At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Oh, where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out onto the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? It was not on a boat. Oh, what? Well, then where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder really took place. It was either in the boat, then I guess either in the boathouse or right outside the boathouse, maybe. That's gonna be my guess. I'll try it. Take that! Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Einspruch! Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Him driving a boat just randomly. I love that. Steam throttled the stream, so I've seen a still image for the last 3 minutes. Ah, that would have to be a problem your end, Cap. Maybe you're downloading something, so yeah. Just refresh. You know what to do. That night he was out on the lake in the boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns to the boat. Then just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard the gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned on the boat? The boat shop. Yes, indeed. Love how I left the computer so we could download updates, but only started now that I got back. Steam, you love to hate it, you hate to love it, you know. In the very few cases where it does something all on its own, like it's like, what? Yeah, I get the feeling. Excuse me. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Yeah, not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, The caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Smack. Bam. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Again, we're going with the fact that it wasn't Edgeworth, so... Caretaker, try. Of course it was a murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Oh, wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details, details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. Because he missed the first shot or to make a witness. He would want to make a witness? Really? I mean, to get somebody implicated, then probably, yeah, to try and make a witness. Let's confidence do the thing. Let's confidently do the thing. And by that, save as well, and then confidently do the thing. Shall we try that? I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then... the murderer jumps in from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. An elaborate stage. Fair dues. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop, then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly! Ding, ding, ding. Very well, while we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant Miles Edgeworth a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please, take the stand. Oh boy, my future husband, oh, there he is. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared! He isn't at the boat shop either! What? What should I do? Well, find him, quickly! We cannot allow him to get away! Always pulled a runner. Is off on one. Yogi's out in the forest looking for picnic baskets again. Mr. Von Comet, your witness has disappeared. search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I requested the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? And one more thing before I go and get out of your hair. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. What's the judge doing this time? Now that he's adjourned the trial for the day. He always does so because he always has a plan made after a trial date. What's he doing afterwards? We've had the judge doing Pilates. We've had the judge going to the bowling tournament against the Justice Department from the other nearby city. We've had just going down for a pint with the lads. What's he doing this time? Judge has called the trial because... I mean, the judge could have grandkids and is going to see their dance recital now, maybe? Okay, we'll do that. I must adjourn the court. My darling little Peaches has a dance recital, and I can't afford to miss it this time. There you go. That's why he adjourned court, to see Peaches do her little dance recital. How about that? All right, December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2.
Yay, Nick, you did it!
Yeah, I did. How? Oh, well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure, once I sifted through his, unique testimony. Utterly bogus is another way to describe it. But still, he did save us. I just wish our cases went so down to the wire all the time. I think the writers have that exact kind of plot device in mind for you for the rest of your career here, Phoenix, so get used to it.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax.
I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I love you, Wright. I can't make up my mind. Just say I love you and get it over with. I know how you feel. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that's... I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I know, doesn't he just confess already? Is prolonging the inevitable. I can't bear to see him suffer like this. How could this happen to him? Oh no, what the flip? Anyway, we continue for just a little bit longer for today, I think, yes? So, to be continued? Excuse me, right now. December 27th to 11 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
A memory of a crime that I committed. a memory of murder. Not the memory of murder.
Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never.
Nick?
Oh, how's everybody doing? Oh, Jesus Christ, Larry. Memory of a Murder is a title for many autobibliographical pieces I've seen. I mean, it sounds pretty like crime drama thriller novel material, doesn't it? Yeah. Hey, what do you think of my performance today? I am swooning in the aisles.
Swooning? Me? Oh, yeah. I do remember feeling faint.
Right on! Tell me the truth, was I love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Me? No, I already have a man, Larry, it's fine. Maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Ooh, I think you can do better than that, otherwise you're just making it weird. Come on, I see Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bound before me! Yeah, bound before your hero! Goodness me. Oh, and as much as this is just a freaky, I'm kind of tempted to have this face for the thing, for the thumbnail, but it is just so creepy. Because the black eye, I know the black eyes are meant to be big and filled with water from, like, salt tears, but I know if people are gonna like the fact that the pupils are just so goddamn massive and black, other than the stars and the voids that you see there. Holy mother. If something smells, it's usually the Butz. This has been the Butz. Quite a lot of it, yeah. Alright, let's get a talk. Larry, you really helped us in the trial today.
Your dad. If you were there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that bookshop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
A way to spoil the mood, Larry.
I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty, edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm gonna believe in you two until the end. Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Oh, he means me! Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me?
Oh my god, Maya is heartbroken. Literally just went like...
Oh no. Why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? I don't know.
Enough of the silent treatment!
Phoenix on thin ice right there. Says one wrong slip of the tongue and just it all goes to pot, right?
Nick! Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait. Was that when you two were classmates?
Yeah. In grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Hey, Larry! What's he talking about?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it! I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final!
Okay, okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. Hang in there, chat. This might be a long one. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial.
A class trial?
Yeah, you remember, Larry. Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Ah, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. And I was coming down with cold, so I kinda skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as a defendant. Oh wow, yeah.
I didn't do it! Guilty! You did it! Guilty, it was you! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him! Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth, tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore! Yeah, no part of my eraser! You should have realized the realize, or in the library committee. You remember if it's a sense why'd you run the back the other day? Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boys whose money had been stolen were sitting. That's when it happened.
Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs to the trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs.
Miles?
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
No!
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof.
I can say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up?
Oh, sorry, that was Larry saying that.
Why y'all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and being the one person. Just like how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I'll replace the money myself. This class trial is over.
That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. God damn it, Larry. God damn it, Larry. Yeah, I love all the little baby boy characters. Baby boy Phoenix, baby boy Edgeworth, and even baby boy Butz. He was kind of cute. The band-aid on his bare knee, just like that, yeah. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I
was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd have been there, they'd have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see?
When something smells, it's usually the Butz.
Definitely. Oh, Larry. Definitely. Yep. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney.
Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
And it was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in a newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. And that's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. And he never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. And that's when I decided.
Huh? Wait. You don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah, but now that you mention it, that'll be several $1,000s in legal fees, please. I helped you because I believed in you.
Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Like I said, where's my thousands of dollars in legal fees, please?
Oh, Nick! Nick!
Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do! Okay?
Right.
And it very well may be.
Oh no. That's gonna be just a sudden thought of like, oh god. Wait, I have main character syndrome. This could very well be the last thing I do in this game. Oh no.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is.
I'll settle for just who.
I guess I can claim out some of the evidence I no longer need.
Okay, let's go. So what have you gotten rid of? So where do I still have the metal detector of all the things, but okay. So some of the useless photos, the cameras no longer need it. So yeah, anything pertaining to Lotter I don't think we need anymore. So they're out of the way, I suppose. Yeah, makes sense. Ooh, good question. Now where first? Maybe mayhaps detention center first. So let's get like started on this little train of thought here. Alright, December 27th, detention center, visitor's room. Well, you look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial.
Class trial? Well, what do you mean?
You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade?
Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that.
Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Ridiculous.
Gee, thanks.
That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple, to a fault even.
Well, maybe yeah, but
I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps.
oh, when are they gonna just smooch and get it over with? Holy shit, we're all waiting for that moment, right? Oh dear me. Okay, I think what we'll do one more quick little intermission, and then come back and chase up the last little bits that we can talk about here, if there's anything, and then maybe we will move to a new area and do some little bits there. So yeah, we're gonna have one more little quick break to run the ads and get rid of those dead quick. But if you're in Twitch land, if you're in YouTube land watching this back, of course there are no breaks to speak of. We will get rid of those in the highlight as always. But have a quick pause, come back to us later. All of that is absolutely fine to do. Just make sure you've been taking care of yourself in this very long video, because it is a very long video at the end of the day. And yeah, when we come back, we'll see if there's more to talk to with Edgy Poo here. If not, we'll move to somewhere else for a little bit. So yeah, I'll see you back here in a few minutes. Edgeworth, don't give me that look. I don't like it when you give me that look. It looks like you're just slightly judging me, just like, really? Really? Huh. Right. So what did I say we would do after my little short break? We'll see if there's anything we can talk. Yes, we can! So let's get some tasty details, tasty lore, tasty talking between future husbands. Let's go. Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good a person.
One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right?
Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook.
That would be Robert Hammond.
On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Oh no. And why did you have to find a weird old German man to take you in? What's going on here? What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him.
So he's like my sister was to you, Nick?
She is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly.
Perfectly, huh?
In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever.
But that's...
I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, about that, if what you're saying is true, you're heading for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth!
It's a strange situation which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding!
Like, definitely no kidding. Like, whoa. I can't let you look at this, but I mean, I'll try. It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow? Could that be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
Poor thing. Poor little meow meow. Sorry, I'm not sure I can help you with that. Well, it was straight and to the point. Yeah, I don't think we're getting much else. Hey, look, pretty bird. Aw, can't help me with the bird? Okay, that's fine. Alright then, where else could we move to? We could go back to Lave, we could go Criminal Affairs, or see if Mr. Grossberg came back? Question mark? December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. He's out. Again.
When does he work anyway?
I want to make a joke. I want to make a joke here. He's like a Japanese dentist. I think the only reason that people say I want to be a dentist in Japan is that they can just open up their own practice and never have it open at like peak times. It's like, yeah, I'm open on so-and-so a days, but it feels like when you want to go to a dentist, there's none available because there's like, no, my practice isn't open that day. So I feel like people become dentists in here purely just to get away from having work days across the entire week. Just open up your own clinic that they never actually open, you know. Oh, seriously, if you come over here and try and find a clinic for something, it's like you see like the weird days and the weird times that they're open. It's like, you can only come in for morning meetings on this day. I'm only open on the evenings on certain days. And on this day, it is my completely off day. Don't come in. And it's like, I have 2 of those every week. It's like, wow. Seriously, it's a thing I've like secretly noticed. People only become like health practitioners just so they can have their own clinic that they never actually open to the public. It seems like, oh dear. Look at this! Pulls out a live parrot from Soup Pocket. Definitely. Yeah. No! Don't be harsh. I guess we'll have to come back later. As we always do. It's right back when only I'll go back to the detention center from there. How about the Criminal Affairs Department? Because I feel like when we come back to the lake, that's where things will definitely kick off. Alright, December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? Yeah, it won't be coming... Oh wait, no, I gave the guy a slightly Kermit twang on this one, okay. Gumshoe? Yeah, he won't be coming back today.
Oh, really?
You said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow.
The boat shop caretaker.
He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal.
Well, good luck and Godspeed, Gumshoe.
Bam, 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 bam. The only other place I can go to is here, then. December 27th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. Oh, speak of the good boy, there he is. Hey, pal. Long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe!
Yeah, close one today, hey. I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
Oh, you mean the boat shop caretaker?
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to offer you... it's my duty to you as a police officer, and it's a really big duty. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal, because it's my duty.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh well, one more thing, then I'll get out your hair.
Ah!
And no one can go in the woods today.
The woods?
Oh, where Lotta was camping?
Yeah, the woods are off limit to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad, and no one can go in for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Whoa! Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. And off he'll go. Alright, yeah, we got some time. Let's see, like, some other things of the Gourd Lake area. December 27th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Huh, the steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
Never mind that! Eyesore? I guess Lyra's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
I like to imagine, yes. Maya is so indignant that Phoenix calls the samurai, steel samurai an eyesore. So indignant. That's fan bases for ya. Ba-da-ba! I don't think I can see anything to do. Yeah, no more woods for us, unfortunately. Oh well. December 27th, boat rental shop.
That old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Oh. I would know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Hello, and what might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Grossberg? This is no time for idle reminiscing! Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow!
That is true, yes. But from what I saw him for today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks.
Okay, thanks, bye.
What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyways?
Who knows? Who rightly knows? And we can go into shack. Yes, we can. Maya, I never would normally condone this, but I feel like now might be the time. December 27th, Caretaker Shack.
Nobody's home. Hello! Hello! Ah! Hey, it's Polly! I wonder where your own is gone, Polly. Hello! Hello! Ah! I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello! Hello! Ah!
That's all I can do. I can say. Okay, like I said, Maya, I would never usually condone this.
Oh, that reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Ah! Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
But hey! He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
I guess there might be a clue or two.
Huh, The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter? Oh, boring.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters.
Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth!
And then Nick! Why would Miss Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. All of it from start to end, oh no. Never trust the food with your passwords. Oh, I know why you'd say that, Cat. Yeah, I know. Dear me. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life.
The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice? This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail.
What do you think he means, Nick?
I don't know, but it looks like these instructions that are for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from the safe that says, get your revenge, get your revongi on Miles Edgeworthongi. That does not work. Yeah. This note details the murder and the setup. Pretty much like instructions. Wowzers, zowzers. That can be something we can definitely give to Grossberg, surely. Like, surely. Surely, right? Keep moving. No, that's going backwards because the menuing here is rough. Don't need to examine. I don't think I'll find anything of good use. If there are, like, achievements for, like, random searching of things, I will do that on the repeat playthrough probably to get the achievements wherever that might be. Criminal affairs? Not there. Wright & Co. offices.
One day left, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
I'm trying to get to Grossberg's from here. All right, that's what it. He's not here. What a Dickens move. Hey, Edgeworth, we apparently have, like, a literal hit list on you. How about this? Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Ah! Revenge? On me?
Who is that old guy anyway?
I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
So he was following this letter then?
Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men? Meaning myself and Robert Hammond.
It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait. That old man.
What is it? Do you know who he is?
Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Yogi?
The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Oh, interesting. Wow, good talk. Talk about Yanni Yogi. Let's go for it. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. the quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled.
Help! I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout and just use up more oxygen.
That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yana Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent.
But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you?
Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder.
I think the time has come to tell all.
Tell him about the nightmare. This could be good cutoff point after this. Let's see.
For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time.
What kind of dream?
It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark.
That is a very vivid one to have.
Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Oh, what are you? Stop breathing my air! No, Father! He's attacking Father! Then, I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court, or the bailiffs. In the days, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father!
And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
But that's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
What?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth! You mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. Oh, this is bad.
What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do. Like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe.
There is Nick! There is someone who knows about DL6!
Would that be a Grossberg? I feel like that might be a Grossberg. Which we can move to right from here, can we not? Shall I see if I'm correct? We could very well be. We could very well be correct. So, Grossberg could finally here to start spilling all about everything. And if he is going to spill everything, we're going to be finding that out next time we play. We have gotten to a brilliant cutoff point here. I think, I know you want more, and I want more too. Trust me, I do. But at the same time, this is getting tasty. This is getting so exciting, and I want decent cliffhangers for you to come back for more videos, to be truthful. But no, I have a lot of fun doing it like this, and I hope you are having fun with the stream as well, and the videos that I make for the highlights after. Hope you've enjoyed it. People in Twitch land, of course, if you've missed any of this video, do not worry. We will have the VOD ready in about a week's time on the Laura Petal VOD YouTube channel. Please go and click the YouTube link, check out the channel, and check out the video coming in the short coming days. Consider doing the awesome things of leaving a like and comment on the video once it's ready as well. If you've been enjoying this in our YouTube land video, thank you very much for doing so, as always. And if you want to see more and be extra good with your love and support, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell as well to get your push notifications. If you're looking for more of the Ace Attorney series coming up from me, there is more where that came from, as well as all the other stuff that I get up to. Make sure as well to check out the links in the description of the video if you want to see some of my other social pages, and also if you want to come along for the Twitch livestream pages and potentially see some of these live streams happen for realsies. Come along and see them, click through the link, and maybe you can tune in to see what I've got coming over here. We'd love to have you, of course. But that is going to be where I finish for today's session. What a superb time, very fun, very engaging. Lovely stuff, and I want to do some more of this so badly. I'm looking forward to the next session of this, and I hope you are too. Please stay and stay awesome. Please have a lovely time with whatever's coming up next. If it's one of my videos, then please enjoy, and thank you very much. But if not, I'm sure we'll see each other at some point again in the future. Thank you for letting me hopefully improve your day, and if I have, then great. I just hope I get the chance to do it again for you sometime soon. But with that said, please take care of yourselves. Whatever you've got coming up next, stay safe out there. Love and appreciate you all. Make sure to check out links in the description, as I said, if you want to support me in more ways. I've got a bunch of things down there. You can do direct donations, you can do Ko-fi stuff, you can do all that kind of thing. But only if you can. We're never going to force, we're never going to demand it from you. But if you can be extra good with that kind of support, we would always appreciate it, and I would have your gratitude forever. So thank you for that if you decide to do so. But until next time we see each other, take care. And enjoy the next episode of Ace Attorney coming up very, very shortly. Take care of yourselves.